Hi guys, so this video is going to be a testing YouTubers makeup video, and I don't think I've seen anyone else do this before. If they have, I'm really sorry, but I thought that I've come up with an original idea, so hopefully nobody else has done this before. If they have, then again, I'm sorry, but I just thought this would be a really cool idea because I am quite the YouTube makeup bringing out fangirl. That didn't make sense. What I'm trying to say is lots of YouTubers have come out with kind of collaborations with makeup brands, or they have their own makeup lines, and I am quite a fangirl, so I tend to kind of go out and buy the stuff because I'm very curious to kind of like what it's like, and yeah, I just thought I'd give a general review on what I thought of these different YouTubers products. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, then just keep watching. Okay, so obviously I've already done my base, I've done my foundation, concealer, powder and my eyebrows because I tried to get hold of Tanya Burr's brow palette because I know that she makes one, but I couldn't find it anywhere in all the Superdrugs I went into, and also I think the colours in that probably wouldn't work for me anyway. So the first thing that I got, I think I'm going to kind of like carry on with my face. I have the Tanya Burr Rosy Flush Cheek Palette, and this looks like this. I was really sad because when I got this home, I noticed that mine had actually been kind of, I don't know if it's been squished or if somebody's like played with it, but I don't know if you can see there's like a big dent in it here. I think this was $8.99, it might have been $9.99, and it's got like a little mirror. I'm not a fan of the Tanya Burr packaging. I mean, I know obviously she has a younger audience, but I think the packaging is really quite young looking. I know, like, that's just kind of personal preference, I guess, packaging. So let's talk about the products. So there's a bronzer, a blush and a highlight. Also for my bronzer and highlight and blush, I have the Nikkietutorials palette by Too Faced, and you can get this on Debenhams. I don't know if it's still in stock, I will link it down below if I can find it. And this looks like this, and then it's obviously got the 9 eyeshadows, 2 blushes, a bronzer and a highlight. I think what I might do is, because I'm going to be using the Too Faced chocolate bronzer in an upcoming video, I'm going to use the Tanya Burr palette to bronze my face. So I'm going to use the big bronzer, obviously. Okay, so first impressions, it is very pigmented. I only dipped my brush in it a tiny bit and it has picked up quite a lot of product. So far so good, I think that looks quite nice. It's a little bit patchy, I'm noticing, like when I first put it on you see it kind of all gathered here, but not bad, not bad. I think this side probably looks better, but we all know that I can't contour to save my life, so yeah, this is definitely very pigmented. I actually quite like it. Okay, so next up I think I'm going to use the Tanya Burr blush, and this is kind of like a, it's sort of like a pink and it has little like gold shimmers in it, which looks really nice. It looks really pigmented on my hand actually. I'm just going to do swatches of the Nikkietutorials ones as well. I think the hot pink one probably I won't get that much use out of, but I do actually really like this kind of peachy one here. I think maybe what I'll do is put a little bit of the Nikkietutorials one on, and then I might come back to the Tanya Burr one if I want a little bit more colour. If not, I will use this in another video, and I'm going to use it to highlight. The one thing that I don't like about the Nikkietutorials palette, I know this is really picky, but it doesn't have a mirror, so if you're like travelling or something, then you can't really just hold it like this and then do your makeup. Like, you would have to hold a separate mirror, and it could get a bit difficult, so that's the one downside that I don't like to this palette. Okay, so I'm just taking the peachy colour from the Nikkietutorials palette. That's actually really pretty, I really like that colour. So in terms of highlight, I'm really interested to try the Nikkietutorials highlight because obviously highlight is a massive thing for her, and I'm hoping this is going to be really good. Okay, so on this side I'm doing the Nikkietutorials one, and then I think on the other side I would test Tanya's one. But Nikkie's one I actually really like. It's not like chunky or anything, it just gives a really nice glow. It's not as intense as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be like bam, but I actually really like it. I think that looks really nice. And then I'm going to try the Tanya Burr one. It's a really, really pale colour, and this is what the Tanya Burr one looks like on my hand. I'm just now going to put it on my face. Again, that is really pretty. It's kind of more gold tone than the Nikkie one. I think I definitely prefer the Nikkietutorials one because it's less chalky. But this is actually really pretty. Hang on, what is this on my face? It does like a little bit kind of chalky up close, but then I think that looks really good. Yeah, not bad, not bad. I'm going to put a bit more of the Nikkie one over the top of the Tanya one because I actually preferred that. It smells good as well. Like, I can smell it while I'm putting it on my face. It smells like chocolate. It also comes with this little bag of extra stuff, which I think is really good. The palette itself costs £48, but then you do get this extra stuff in it, and I think it has like a total value of like £80 or something. It's a little Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer, which I'll put on in a sec. It comes with a little pot of glitter, which I might not get around to using in this video. It comes with a Too Faced Better Than Sex purple mascara. I don't think I'm going to use this because I don't actually want to open it, because I think I might be giving this away because I'm never going to use a purple mascara. And then I also have this, which I'm most excited for, which is the Sketch Marker, and this is just a liquid eyeliner. Another YouTuber product that I also have for highlight is obviously the Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Ice Cold, and this is what it looks like. It's absolutely huge, and it's a super pale, super pigmented kind of white icy colour, as the name suggests. And this is a super intense highlight. Here it is on the side of my hand. Honestly, I don't really wear this that much because I feel like the more I use it, the more kind of lumpy it's getting. I don't really know how to describe it, but I don't know if you can see this kind of area here. Can you see that it has kind of like little lumps in it? I don't know if it's just mine, but when I put it on my face, I find that it picks up like little lumps and leaves like little lumps of highlighter on my face. So I'm just taking some of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm gonna prime my eyelids with this. I also have the Tanya Burr eyeshadow palette, which is the Fairy Tale Eye palette. I've had this for quite a while. It's not my favourite, but I will use a few colours from it today. And then another palette which I absolutely love, which is by a YouTuber, is my Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette, and you guys know that I love this. I've used it in quite a few videos, so I will link some videos down below where you can see me using this. The colours inside look like this, and you can get it on Beauty Bay in the UK. Absolutely gorgeous. This is one of my favourite palettes, and I think Manny did a great job on this. Okay, so for starters, I'm just going to go in with Tanya Burr's eyeshadow palette with this kind of matte colour here, just to kind of set all over my eyelids. Whoa, the primer, the eyeshadow primer is really making these colours stick. Because the thing that I didn't really like about this palette before is that it's not very pigmented. Well, I didn't find that it was that pigmented, but maybe you just need a primer. So I'm then going in with this colour here from the palette. Okay, so that's not too bad if you kind of like put your brush in it quite a lot. It's quite a kind of sheer colour. They're not the most pigmented, but they are definitely like usable, and I think it's definitely working a lot better with a primer underneath. So just to intensify that a bit more, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced one to kind of compare the pigmentation levels and see if this can make it a bit darker. Okay, so the Too Faced one is definitely more pigmented than the Tanya Burr one. Okay, so I'm not going to use this colour, but I will do some swatches for you guys. So that is a swatch of that one there. As you can see, it's not as pigmented as it is kind of in the pan. And then I'm just going to compare for you guys the black colour from the Tanya Burr palette and the black from the Too Faced palette. So on my fingers, this is the Tanya Burr one and this is the Too Faced one. And then a comparison on my arm, the second one down is the Tanya Burr one and the third one down is the Too Faced one. To be honest, the Too Faced one is a little bit patchy, but it's definitely a bit more pigmented than the Tanya one. So I'm then going to go in with Makeup and Chill. I just put that in the complete wrong place. Great. To be honest, I'm finding this a little bit difficult to work with. It's kind of like patchy. I don't know if it's because it's sticking to the eyeshadow primer or what. I'm also taking some of the brown colour and smudging this onto my lower lash line as well. Okay, so I'm then going to go in with Ivy, which is the kind of matte white colour, and I'm just going to put this on my inner corners. Oh, that's very pigmented. So this is what they look like. I think the most pigmented is probably Frosted Yum, and then the teal one. The gold one and the kind of pinky one are a little bit like flaky kind of. I don't know, don't really know how to describe it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take Mystic Hour, which is the kind of teal one. So I'm gonna take this and put it all over my eyelid. Let's just go in with my finger. There we go. Oh my god, that is so gorgeous. I'm just gonna try and blend out the edges a little. And I'm taking a bit of the kind of teal colour as well on my brush to kind of blend this into my crease. Okay, so I'm then taking some of Frosted Yum, which is this kind of icy sort of colour, and I'm going to put this over the top of that colour and kind of on my inner corner. And then taking some of the black colour, and I'm just going to add this to my outer corner. I didn't intend for this look to be super smoky, it just sort of happened. And I'm also running that black along my lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to do the same to the other eye and then I'll be right back. And then taking the glitter dust, which comes from the Nikkietutorials set. This is so pretty. I can't really show it to you because it'll all fall out. Hopefully you can see it on here, it's all kind of like holographic. So I'm just going to spray my brush with some setting spray and I'm just going to put this on my inner corners. Oh my god, that is so stunning. Hopefully you guys can see this glitter, that is amazing. So I'm now going to use the sketch marker, which also comes in the set, and this looks really cool. It's got a really nice like nib. That is so pigmented. That worked so well. Okay, I'm a big fan of this eyeliner. It didn't have any trouble kind of like going over the top of the eyeshadow or anything. It is so pigmented, really like liquidy. Okay, so I'm just going to put on a little bit of mascara and then I am going to put on some lashes as well. So I then have some eyelashes. The first pair that I have are the Tanya Burr Date Night lashes, and I'm not going to use these because I use these all the time. These are one of my favourite pairs of eyelashes. I think they're really, really good. The eyelashes that I haven't tried before, which are also by a YouTuber, are the Rosy Bee lashes in Fling, and this is her collaboration with Eyelure, and I just thought that these ones looked really nice and like fluttery as well. So I'm just going to leave them to dry for a sec and I'm going to do my lips. I really wanted to try some of the Tanya Burr matte liquid lipsticks for this video, but they're sold out everywhere. They weren't in my Superdrug. So the different options that I have are the Colourpop collaboration with Kathleen Light, which is in Lumiere 2. I absolutely love this liquid lipstick. It's a gorgeous colour. It's kind of like a mauve, and these dry completely matte and it's $6, so I think Kathleen did an amazing job on this colour. It's absolutely beautiful. And then the other liquid lipsticks that I have are slightly controversial. They are the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, and yes, I know Jeffree Star is not a great person, but he does make some great makeup and these liquid lipsticks are amazing. So yeah, so I'm just going to put my lashes on. I really like these lashes. They feel really lightweight and they just kind of like flare out the edges and give your eyelashes some volume. Yeah, I think those are really pretty. I think the colour that I'm going to go for is Posh Spice by Jeffree Star. They completely like cover your lips, but at the same time they're really like thin and lightweight. I don't really know if that makes sense. The other day I was doing my lipstick and I accidentally tipped one of them upside down and it literally dripped onto me. Like, it is that thin and like wet of a formula. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. These products were really good. Like, I'm really impressed. I really liked the Tanya Burr cheek palette. I really liked the Nikkietutorials palette, especially like the kind of glitter and the eyeliner and stuff. They were amazing. I love Jeffree Star's lipsticks, obviously, and the eyelashes I really liked as well. So just in general, like, I'm really impressed with this stuff. If you guys aren't already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. I'm so close to 100,000. When I get to 100,000, I might potentially be giving away some of the things in this video. So I hope you guys are all having a great day and I will see you in my next video. Bye!